All right, Shalom Boys here. Out and about on this rainy second day. And let me tell you, days like this is very difficult for me personally to get up out of bed because it's just the rain and the gloom. It just has this effect on me. It makes me just want to sleep. But I had to get up. I had to get some work done. I had a beautiful time with the family yesterday. You know, it's something about the quality of life that you get when you are able to be debt free and be able to produce things yourself. But the reason why I'm making this video because of an experience that I had with a particular client. Now, when it comes to carpentry and doing handyman work, contracting work, whatever you want to call it, it's by and far and large a cash business, especially at the, I would say, conservatively speaking, $100,000 and below. So anybody that's making like $100,000 and below, it is a cash business. And the reason why it's a cash business is, just due to the nature of what you're doing. You may be doing a kitchen remodel, a bathroom remodel. You may be patching a hole in the wall. You could be doing any one of these things. And, it's easy just to get and receive cash and be paid in cash. So, just like pretty much like drug dealing, it's a cash and carry business. There's no, at that level, there's not really any credit card swiping in it. There's no credit card swiping, as a matter of fact. I don't accept credit cards. Check, cash, that's just how we roll. But, I had an experience with a client, and basically what happened was, this is a client that I've done business with many times. This is probably my most frequent client that I have, or if not the most frequent client that I have. I've done many projects for the family. They own about 3 acres out in the rural section, and on that 3 acres, they have 3 homes. One is a double wide that they live in, very nice. Another one is their grandmother, and the one into the back, or off into the back of the property, it is a rental, and the land is paid for, and that's how they pay for their taxes. It's just a beautiful setup. I've done a lot of work inside. How do you get there? Forgot how you get there. I gotta go to a cabinet place to order some custom cabinets for this very same client. But I go to the house because they want me to do a kitchen resurfacing of all their kitchen cabinets. Now these projects, it's thousands of dollars. So I go to pick up the first half of the funds that she owes me to start the project. And I just said that because I was so tired. 5th day, 6th day, I was just so tired. No, it's the 5th day, and I get there, and we're both tired. She just not got in. I got in, and she gives me a wad of cash and says, "This is half of the money." And I said, "That's so tired." There was so many 20s and 50s in there in addition to hundreds. I just didn't feel like counting. I said, "All the money here?" She said, "Yeah, all the money's there." I said, "Cool." I was counting a little bit, and I was just tired. So I began to, get recheck the measurements of the kitchen cabinets. I checked it 3 times because I don't want to order these kitchen cabinets. And then find out that, they're the wrong size. And they charge a lot of money to do these cabinets. So what I do is I go ahead and I purchase. Wow, raining hard out here. But I go ahead and take the money. And then after that, I leave. Wake up the next day, and actually decided to count the cash. Would you believe me? She gave me an extra $1,000 in cash. Now, stop for one moment right there. What do you think the majority of people would have done? Right? It could have been several scenarios. It could have been, number one, she sincerely made a mistake, which sincerely she did. She didn't know that she gave me extra $1,000, but it could have been a test. It could have been that also. I believe it was personally a test from Yah. But I called up the lady and I said, listen, you know that money that you gave me? You know you gave me extra $1,000. Oh, I didn't know. My husband, counted the cash. Oh, she, it sounded like she's breaking down in tears. Not a lot of people would have said, that they got $1,000 extra. They would have kept the money. True. A lot of people would have just pocketed the money. They would have kept the money. They would act like nothing ever happened. And this goes to show you the fall and decline, because she said it herself. She says there's very few people that would have called up and rectified the situation, because see, once I accept the cash, right, and I gave her a receipt and I signed it saying this is the balance, and I walked out the door, that is that. There is no, theoretically, I could have just said that's that. We agreed on that. If you gave me extra $1,000, that's your business. And a lot of people, they would have turned around and they would have been like, oh, y'all gave it to me, or y'all wanted me to have it, or this and that. They would have did all of this mind juggling, especially $1,000 today. To get that, just, hey, a lot of people, they would have just turned around and kept the money. But she was like, this is why I know you're worth what you're worth. And she was like, well, just keep that extra $1,000 and just deduct it towards the balance, after you finish. But a lot of people wouldn't have said nothing. And that's what goes to show you, with little honor and integrity, with little, because see, people can do people wrong, cheat people, lie, go back on their word, misconstrue. They can do all these things, do it, and have no conviction whatsoever in their heart. At all. They can screw somebody over, they can lie, they can misrepresent, they can steal, and there's no conviction in their heart to do the right thing. This is why people that don't have the Ruach, they've never been blessed with the Holy Spirit. Now, the beautiful thing, about situations like this is that, I'll get the business, I'll get more business. As a matter of fact, I can leverage this situation in order to get more business, because see, now she was a referenceable client before. She's going to be a really good referenceable client right now. And see, when you have people out there that have the experience of you being a person of honor and integrity, and that gets around, that is good for business. That's good for your image. That's good for your spirit. That's good for society as a whole. When you can say that this person is a person of honor and integrity, they won't cheat me, they won't steal from me, they won't come in my house and rob me. They won't do a shoddy job. They'll do an excellent job. They'll be honest. They'll be a man of their word. Very few people in this day and age would have passed up $1,000. They would have come with all types of excuses in their minds. So it goes to show you the state of society that we're in today, and to be mindful of people who do this and justify themselves in this way, because at the end of the day, it's stealing somebody else's property. Even though they didn't know that they mistakenly gave it to me, it was theirs, and it was my responsibility to right that wrong. You see? This is a true story. It's just not happening. I'm at the place right now to order their cabinets. But, just be mindful, because in this day and age, you got so few people of honor and integrity. You have so few people who's people of their word. And this is how you know that they're children of Satan. You got people walking around that are just children of Satan, and it's just not gonna. They have to be there because they're proving the times that we're in. But you think these people believe that? You think a person that would have came along to the $1,000 believed that they were a child of Satan? Nope, not at all. They would have been totally justified, just as so many people are justified today in their wicked behavior. Stay the course for those who are on track and have clear dreams, goals, and aspirations and are achieving them. Stay focused on that because Yah will bless you. He will. That's my testimony. You will be blessed on the labor of your hands, but you gotta work. I mean, few people want to do that today. But hey, it is what it is. It was foretold. It was prophesied. So let me get in here, do this order, and y'all stay blessed.